Well, after months of relentless public scrutiny and conspiracy theories, Princess Kate Middleton broke her silence on Friday. Take a look.
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock. Most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance too, as is the love, support and kindness that has been shown by so many of you. It means so much to us both. We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space and privacy while I complete my treatment.
So when you heard that, what was your response?
Whoopi was right.
I felt awful, to be honest. Whoopi was right. I'm guilty of having gotten into the fun of where's Kate and sort of thinking it's funny and sharing the memes and playing into that. And I forgot something fundamental that we all know, which is every person, whether they're a princess, somebody in a high privileged position, or just the person next to you, is dealing with personal struggles that we don't know about. I send my love to her and strength to her because, sure, the palace totally mishandled the PR of this, but the public mishandled it. We didn't give her an ounce of, not we, you did, a lot of other people did. I didn't think about there's something more serious here that she's dealing with, and I feel awful over it. And it's just a reminder, because all of us being to a lesser degree, but in the public eye, we see the cruelty and casual meanness, and I think as a society we're so quick to jump to that and to join the bandwagon and think it's fun and forget these are actual human beings who are going through something.
Well, and that diagnosis is just heart-wrenching. I was sitting with my best friend who had breast cancer in her 30s, has 2 daughters, and so to watch her kind of like relive her own moment was tragic. And now, when the conspiracy theories first started, I was like, we shouldn't bother. The part that got me was the way the palace handled it, because when they released that photo and then they had to issue a kill because it wasn't reliable, and then another source that did get me thinking, oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong here? But I think you speak to the most important part, which is you just never know what someone's going through. And I'm hoping now, I've always questioned the way the royal family handles women, because whether it was Princess Diana or Fergie or Meghan Markle, I was not blaming Kate for what was going on. It really bothered me the way it was handled. Whether it should have been my business or not could be debated. But I do hope now, just for a speedy recovery, and she reassured everyone she's getting the best care, and I know that it's so important for her kids to hear that, you know, she's in good hands.
Well, for me, it was a learning moment, a teachable moment, and the lesson I learned was when Whoopi Goldberg tells me to mind my own damn business, I will mind my own damn business from now on. Look, I barely ever know what's going on in pop culture, so it was very strange for me, joy too, to fall down this rabbit hole, but it was everywhere, right? There was an international frenzy. You couldn't avoid it. It was actually in reputable news outlets, not just the tabloids. It was in the New York Times, it was on CNN, it was everywhere. And I fell down it because I think that altered photo.
The women in the View tried to narrate what happened to Kate Middleton in Britain. For the past week, we know there have been a conspiracy theory. People did not really know where she was, about the pictures. Everyone was just saying their own stuff. But the women in the View came with their own opinion, and they came out and burst out also in their last video. We remember that Whoopi was there just advising in that you don't know what's happening to her, so don't join the crowd and be talking like every other person, because I've been in a type of situation where people talks about me. We all know Whoopi is more famous than almost everyone there, international, and I've been in a type of scenario that people will see something and it's not like that, so everyone was saying no Whoopi and burst out. Now Kate came out and said she has cancer. That's why she for now she decided to be quiet, so she don't want public public, like she just want to sit quiet. So the women in the view, all of them were very remorseful. You have someone like Farah who came and said she's very sorry, she didn't know she was sick, she's very sorry to intervene into her privacy, she feel very so ashamed of what she was doing. You have someone like Sarah who also came and said she's very apologetic, she don't even know what came over her. If she knew, she could have listened to Whoopi. Whoopi was trying to tell them to calm down. You cannot just believe, you cannot just be talking, because they were all just seeing their own type of stuff about, but the woman was sick. So Whoopi said, you don't know the position that she's there, so it's not nice for you to be talking like that. We have someone like Sonny came and explained that she was being dragged into by Anna, but she was being dragged into by Sarah and Farah. She followed them. If she cannot follow them, she cannot be in this position. Usually she doesn't talk about what happened, especially the royal family. Her main concern was when Meghan was there, and Meghan had an interview and said she almost committed suicide the way they were treating her. So actually she doesn't even support what is happening in the family. Basically everybody was saying their own type of stuff. And you have someone like Anna says she's very, very sorry. She did not listen to Whoopi. Have brought her into trouble. Her mouth did not allow her to sit in one place. She's very apologetic. She didn't know the woman was sick with cancer. You know, cancer is a very type of critical condition that everyone here is going to have pity, because it's a life to well situation. According to Whoopi came and explained that her only pity is for the kid because they are young. She don't even know how they are thinking. She wished for kid to get a quick recovery and be able to take off her children. So everyone was just having their own time and very sorrowful. Whoopi said that's why she was trying to tell them, because the way they were talking and what they see here, the public might carry it and say they are mocking someone who is sick. So she didn't want such a scenario to happen. That's why she keeps trying to stop them. Now, please stop, do not speak like this, don't speak like this. But they never heard her. Everyone have their own opinion, and everyone was just bursting out saying what they want to say and what they don't want to say. Actually, what do you really think about all this? All of us should have to put Kate in prayers, because she's going a lot through prayers. She needs a lot of prayers. Everyone you know what it means to have cancer. It's a life threat. Either you're going to make it or die. So actually, let's just put Kate in prayer, and which everything goes on for her. The chemotherapy goes on well for her, and let's cross our finger that everything goes on for her well for her. So actually, what do you think? Because some people are still denying that this AI. No matter that she's sick, some people say that's AI. What actually do you think? Do you believe that this is Kate for real, or do you believe that that's AI? What actually do you believe? Or do you think some people are just heartless not to have mercy on someone who is dying with cancer? They are still trying to change the narrative. Let me see your own opinion on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.